One look at the Carolina Panthers win this last Sunday over the Saints, and it might not seem like much, but I believe it is. I absolutely 110,005% believe that it absolutely is. This is a big win that people are not going to give them enough credit for, and it is. It's a big win. And there's a lot of things that kind of go into what we're about to discuss in the video. Mainly the main discussion is going to be the fact that the Carolina Panthers are putting it together. That's right. This team is coming up, showing out, and making some plays, and you absolutely love to see it because this team is certainly talented enough to do it with any team in the NFL. We've been saying it from the very beginning, but they are putting it together. And before we get into why they are putting it together, make sure you guys like and subscribe down below, leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. But we greatly appreciate all the love and support that we've gotten already, and we love every single one of you. Now, as far as to why they're putting it together, you talk about a guy like Sam Darnold, who is, okay, let's be real. Against the Jets, it was a 19-14 win, whatever. Darnold completed 24 of 35 passes for 279 yards, 1 touchdown, no picks. Also ran in a touchdown and lost a fumble, but it is what it is. They got the win over the Jets. I was thinking probably many, okay, it's a win over the Jets. We'll see how it goes. But then they go week 2 against the Saints, who just absolutely just embarrassed the Packers, embarrassed them, and went out and somehow the Panthers were able to get a big time win, 26-7. That defense was flying around. Sam Darnold was making plays. Now he's doing. Here's the thing about Sam Darnold: he's not anything special, but he's doing just enough to put his team in the position to win. Can we imagine for a second if Sam Darnold actually plays like his potential? Like that's how talented this young man. He's absolutely talented enough to take over this NFL team. He's only 24 years old. Played obviously a couple years with the Jets, but you're gonna sit here and tell me that the Jets in any way aren't probably at some degree they're at least over rethinking the trade perhaps, or maybe, I don't know, even though Zach Wilson, I got a lot of love and respect for him, but at the end of the day, Sam Darnold balled out. Absolutely. You got Christian McCaffrey playing the way he has, has 45 carries for 170 yards and a touchdown on the season. Also second on the team, or tied for first, leading the team in receptions with 14 for $154, no touchdowns. You got DJ Moore playing out of his mind out here. And quite frankly, I think this, from top to bottom, this entire Carolina Panthers team is just so talented, and they don't get any of the credit that they deserve. It's an absolute travesty. Absolute travesty. Obviously we talked about C-Mac, or Christian McCaffrey. Hopefully that nickname will stick, maybe not. You also got the deep threat Robbie Anderson out there, DJ Moore, who's constantly underrated. It is an absolute it's a travesty. You also got Terrence Marshall Jr., who has 6 catches for 43 yards on the season. That offensive line is getting better, and I'm not gonna lie, I absolutely believe that if the offensive line can stay together, Dan Arnold out here even doing some great things, this is going to be a very tough team. And we didn't even get to the defense here. You got Brian Burns, who is one of the most underrated players in the NFL. That's right, I said it. Boom, you heard it here. Well, maybe semi-first, maybe not, I don't know. But he's got a couple sacks on the season. You also got Hassan Reddick, who had 12 sacks, or 12 and a half, or whatever it was, for the Cardinals a year ago, and then having 3 this year. Hassan Reddick has absolutely been balling out, so you got those two guys coming off the edge, creating havoc, and just absolutely eating and going back for seconds as well. So you really like what you're seeing from this defense. And again, we really didn't even get to a lot of the in my mind, the core, the absolute core of this defense, which is the secondary, I think is very underrated. And I think that they deserve a lot of praise and a lot of love, because this team is putting it together at the exact right time, or at least at the beginning of the season where they need to prove it, and they're proving it. You also got Shaq Thompson leading the team in tackles. You got Justin Burris back there. You also got Shaq Thompson, Justin Burris, and J.C. Horn, the former first-round pick, all have interceptions this year so far. So yeah, you're loving what you're seeing from this team. Things are coming together. This team is going together. It's all flowing right now. Yes, I know it may not be a huge win against the Saints, but I actually think it very much is, because the Saints are a quality team. They just didn't play like it on Sunday. And I think the Carolina Panthers are gonna prove a lot of teams wrong this year. I think they're gonna really go up and show out this year, because they are that talented of a team. And they're gonna put a lot of teams on notice because they are putting it together. But let us know what you guys think. Make sure sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. We really appreciate all the support that we've gotten and continue to get. You guys are all truthfully awesome, and we love every single one of you. Check out our website at thesportsbriefpodcast.com, as well as remember to give us a like on all our social media platforms, which you can find down in the comment section below. And then finally, if you give us a listen and a sub on iTunes, we'd greatly appreciate it. And finally, if you have anything you would like us to cover, make sure you guys send us an email at thesportsbp@yahoo.com, or just put it in the comment section. We would love to cover it. But let us know what you guys think about the Carolina Panthers putting it together.